off now. Let me pull up this. So let's start with the whole TeaTyme thing. And then did you guys see that there was another influencer? That's right, another influencer besides just TeaTyme. What the heck? Anti and Jordan are live again.
Your baby mama. Oh, your friend. Yeah, my homie.
Thank you, Stacy.
That what's up?
Literally, it's makeup and illusion because my eyes are so swollen. I almost can't even see out of them. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's okay though. That's his. You know what I mean? If I was on my baby.
Did you guys notice that? Look at the scratch on Jordan's face.
So, you can't knock bro for what he's doing.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
Get cool with Anti. I'm not trying to be cool with him. I'll be civil.
You guys see that on his face? I don't know what it's from, but I know it got there the night after.
You need to block Kiara. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I got there the night after they got into, or after that live. Okay, what was I doing? Sorry, I'm not on my sharpest wit today. But we're going to get there. Okay, let me see. I have so many things. I put them in here that I wanted to talk about. Is this right? No, that's 3 days ago.
If you guys have been following the case of missing autistic 20-year-old...
Oh, I do want to talk about this. Did you guys hear about this? The Chris Chapman situation? Hold on. Micaiah. Have you guys heard about Chris Chapman and Micaiah? I'm feeling okay. Not 100%, but I'm getting there. I haven't. No. Okay. So we're going to talk about that. Let me write a list. No. Oh my gosh. This is such an important story. So we have to talk about this. Actually, let's just start there. Okay. So this is new to all of us, and I saw it and then I got sick, so I haven't had a chance to do a whole bunch of research, but I've seen a few videos. This handsome man is Chris Chapman. Chris Chapman is an adult, but he has severe autism. He's high on the spectrum. I think the mom gave a ranking. I'm not 100% sure exactly what it was, but she said he was high on the spectrum. Yeah, Lucky, it's crazy. This is Mackay. Mackay is a transgender woman. Yeah, you guys, it's bad. Mackay started talking to Chris on TikTok. They became friends. They got into a dating type relationship. Mackay then either met... Here, let me let you watch this video first, because it'll explain like all of the details better, and then we're going to dive into the stuff that I've went over with his mom, etc.
If you guys have been following the case of missing autistic 20-year-old Christopher Chapman, this is the guy who ended up leaving his Houston home in Texas and going to Atlanta with his girlfriend, this transgender woman, Micaiah. He has been found, thankfully, but with this positive update, there are also some crazy twists here. So anyway, on November 8th, Christopher's mom put a post on FB saying, "I am thrilled to share with everyone that Christopher and I have safely returned to Houston from Atlanta. The road to recovery for my son will be long and difficult. It has been devastating to see my son in this state, but I am relieved to have him back." She then made another post saying, "Lord, I need you right now. I'm so angry, hurt, and relieved. I need all the prayers for my son. Please, he didn't deserve this. He is the sweetest person in the world. You took advantage of my child and played these sick games with my family. You have to know I'm coming for you, and you will pay for what you did to my son. This post came after a lot.
Now, first of all, let's just take the fact that, like I said, this young man has autism. And somebody took advantage of him and took him out of state, right? Now, I don't know if he has consent, or if he has the ability to have a consent, or if he has like a power of attorney or somebody that handles those things for him. That was bad enough. But this story gets a lot sicker as we go through. So we're going to watch a little bit more.
A stream that Micaiah was on where she shared with the public that she has HIV. Something she did not disclose or tell to Chris because she claims she just only recently found out. And now I can't help.
Mind you, that is a chargeable offense. Having HIV and not telling somebody that you're with, you can face some serious time with that. And again, he has severe autism.
But wonder if this had anything to do with why Chris ended up going missing for a period of time.
And it still gets
then started
worse.
Texting Chris's mom again. She said, "You're letting the internet get to your head. This is not about to look good for you. Watch, just watch. If it wasn't for me posting Chris, no one would have known anything. Just watch."
Imagine being the mother of Chris. This woman has taken your son across state lines to do who knows what. But now we can assume that something schmexual has happened, because upon his return, she has now said, "Oh, by the way, I have HIV. I don't know if he has not, but I know that I have it." And then she has the gall, the nerve, the audacity to send her a message. I'm going to read it again because he, thank you, Matt. He pauses, or says pause to read. He doesn't read them all, but I want to make sure that we read all of this. So Micaiah sends this to his mom. "You letting the internet get to your head. This is not about to look good for you. Watch, just watch." I'm sorry, what? How is this not about to look, this is not about to look good for you, Micaiah, you. If it wasn't for me posting Chris, nobody would know anything. Just watch. That would be a blessing. As a mother to adult kids, to kids in general, whatever, I would rather nobody know anything about him than for him to be taken to another place, put through God knows what, and be exposed to HIV. I would rather nobody know him. So Micaiah, you're trying to say what you did to him makes you just a godsend because people know him, but now his life is really about to drastically change? Mom responds back and says, "So it's a threat? Question mark, question. Bet. No, if it wasn't for you, this would have never happened. Amen." Micaiah responds back, "Not a threat. I did not threaten you. Not going back and forth. I'm going to leave it at that." And then she says, "Just watch," with, oh my God, this bitch, I swear, with the little kissy face. So.
You can pause to read the other messages, and then this is another script.
So the next one says, this is from Chris's mom. "You did not know. Please stop texting me. Get back on bingo. Oh, maybe Bigo or something. And continue to be you. Good night, Dwayne." Oh, she called him by his by his birth name. She says, "LOL, bitch. I said, just watch." Again, that's a threat. She said, "Hey," this is the mom. "Hey, how did he get the bite marks? He has bite marks all over his back." Okay. So Micaiah responds back and says, "And how dare you act like you care about Chris?" That's his mom. Joy. You're not even a real mother. You wasn't barely even in his life, Kraken. Crack bitch, if you wasn't being a drunk, Christopher wouldn't have autism. What the hell does that have to do with anything? You're mad at everybody but yourself. You're a horrible mother, just like yours. Like I said, bitch, just watch, sir. Good night, bitch. So Christopher's. Oh, what's happening? Thank you, love. Christopher's mom responds back with blah blah blah. It seems like you're upset that this is not going your way. I told you, you effed with the wrong family. Drunk? Crack? LOL. You are so fucking dumb. I see why your family doesn't F with you at all, but Chris has a mom that loves him dearly. Yeah, for everybody just coming in, this is a new story that I found while I was ill. It's about a young man named Chris, who has, his last name is Chapman with a T, Chatman. Chris Chapman, this is him. He's a young man who has autism, who went missing. And, I'll show the story. Her name is Micaiah. She's a transgender woman. And she took Christopher across state lines. After he was found a few days later, then she comes on the internet, doesn't call him, doesn't communicate with the mom, goes on the internet and says, on a live stream and says, oh, by the way, I have HIV. I don't know if he has it or not, but I have it. Then when the mom was checking Christopher over when he got back, they found that he had a bunch of bite marks on the back, etc. So those were the text messages.
Chris's mom shared. You can pause to read that as well. But anyway, Nicole ended up getting on a panel and speaking about Chris, saying that Chris had bite marks and marks on his body, especially his back. And Micaiah ended up joining and started taunting Chris's mom. Nicole believed.
Oh, this is about to get good. He puts in a clip here of his mom, and Micaiah joins. Get your popcorn.
That Micaiah was using Chris for blue page content. She also feels like Micaiah was a part of trafficking Chris. I'm super glad that Chris is back home safe with his family, but I really am hoping that his family decides to pursue legal action against Micaiah, because at this point it's very clear that she was using this young, autistic, vulnerable man for her own gain while hurting him in the process.
I have HIV. And I don't know if Christopher has it as well. That's what I've been stressing about.
I'm gonna get you. If my name ain't Nicole Collins,
That's his mom.
I'm gonna make you pay for everything you did to my son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Keep putting that Twitter stuff you got up on him. It's revenge.
Did you hear that? It cuts out a lot. The mom found out that they were putting up schmexual content on Twitter. So the mom is like, that's revenge porn. You can't do that. We'll get you for that too. So you took an autistic man across state lines without permission of his caregivers. You exposed him to HIV. And then you took many schmexual videos of him. Thank you, America. And posted it on Twitter. And it just keeps getting worse. But I love that his mom does not let him down. I also have this same moo-moo.
Jail time. Taking him from one state to another. See, now you playing with big girls' rules. I'm a girl. I'm going to get you where it hurt.
Amen.
I'm going to get you where it hurt.
You guys, if Micaiah Janae is not going to be arrested for trafficking.
Can you believe that? I don't know why more people are not talking about this, or maybe they are. I just haven't really noticed. Let's see if there's anything new out. Oh, I love her content. Hold on. Let's listen to.
It's coming out of Atlanta that is extremely urgent. And it is the missing persons case of 20-year-old Christopher Chapman.
Oh, this was days ago. This is when he was missing. Let's see if she has an update. Oh, here. Justice for Chris.
Now, you guys, as you know, Christopher is home safe back in Houston. But now the girlfriend, Micaiah, is taking it to a whole nother level with this situation. So Christopher's mother, Miss Nicole, was on a panel and she was talking about Chris being back home. And the panel decided to bring Micaiah up. Now, Micaiah came up. She was being extremely disrespectful to Miss Nicole. But Micaiah has now taken it to a whole nother level. She is now saying that she has an incurable disease and that she found out about this a month ago. Now, while she's on this panel, you can see her. She's in a hospital. What makes this even worse, when Miss Nicole went to Atlanta to get Chris, she's saying that Chris had bite marks all over his back. Miss Nicole is going to pursue charges. She feels like her son may have been trafficked, and she believes that Micaiah took him out the state without consent. Not only that, you guys, she has posted a lot of videos and sounds of her and Chris having relations. So now that you're coming out saying that you have an incurable disease.
Videos and sounds of them having relations? You nasty, vile.
You had to have known that before you started dealing with Chris. You're now saying that you just found out a month ago because if Chris does have this, you're going to try to make it seem like you didn't know. Mm-hmm. Now, to me, this person is unwell. She's clearly seeking attention. And Chris is back home and the healing process needs to begin. Now, she is now contacting the mother. She's threatening the mother, sending her multiple...
Oh, these are the ones that I just read. Okay.
Text messages. And Chris's mother says that she is going to get a restraining order.
Good.
Now, y'all, I will keep you updated as more information comes out. Like I said before, my biggest thing...
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot. Oh, wait, hold on. This is...
Now, you guys, a lot of people have been asking me questions about how Chris was found and more details about the situation.
Well,
so I sat down and I watched the live stream of Chris's mom, Miss Nicole. So tensions were running very high. You have to think about it. Her son had just got back home. So from what I'm gathering, they got a call to come get Chris because Chris was found in Atlanta. Now, from what Miss Nicole is saying, Chris was living on the streets.
So how far is Atlanta from Houston? I guess I can look that up. Let me look. You guys will probably have it up before. See, I knew it. Oh, we got a difference between 12 hours and 2 hours. Oh, about a 11 and a half, 12 hour car ride, 2 hour flight. Okay, so you guys are smart. You guys had it before me. Per usual.
Now let's remember, Micaiah was saying that Chris went missing at Lenox Mall. They got into an argument and Chris ran off. Well, his mom is saying that that's not the case. And they don't believe that they were ever at Lenox Mall. So Atlanta PD did get the footage from that day that Micaiah said they was at the mall. And remember, Micaiah said that they were in the food court when they got into an argument. Well, they were not even on that footage. Now, she also went on to say that the day that Chris went missing, October 10th, that very next day, Micaiah actually went to Miami. And this is when she started texting the family saying, hey, can I have Chris's PS5? And the mom is saying that she played along because she wanted to know where Chris was. So she was like, yeah, you know, I can send Chris money. At first, just let me talk to Chris. Now, Micaiah played the mother like she was at work and she'll have Chris call her when she gets back home. Now, remember, the family didn't know at this time that he was missing. Micaiah didn't tell them until October 22nd, which was about 2 weeks later.
Oh, no.
Now, during these conversations, she also asked Micaiah about Chris's phone because Chris had an iPhone 16. Y'all, listen to what the mother said about that conversation.
I need to hear him say that. I said, Betty, I need to talk to him. Do he need some money? I said, but the only way I'm going to send some money if I talk to my son. So the next day, oh, I'm at work. He ain't called you yet. I'm at work.
Now, this absolutely was a game to Micaiah. She did not care about Christopher. Chris has a mom, a bio dad, a stepdad. Everybody loves him deeply. Micaiah met this vulnerable person on the internet and she began to use him. Now, we know that Micaiah is now saying that she has this incurable disease and she doesn't know if Christopher has it. But y'all, I'm going to be completely honest. I think this is another way to get attention. Once she made that video saying, I'm a trans girl with an autistic boyfriend, the video started to go viral and people started to watch her page just to see this dynamic. But now that Chris is back home with his mother, Micaiah is not going to have that content anymore. I believe she was selling Christopher's items. And I 100% believe she was making money off of the Twitter videos that she was posting of her and Chris. Now, y'all, I really hope the mother presses charges, especially if she gave him something that he can't give.
Wrong. I'm so glad you. Who asked that question? If how long he was gone? Sweet Berry. That is a great question. I was under the assumption he was gone for like a few days or something, but I just zoomed in to this missing persons page. Melanie, thank you, love. I love the butterflies. And he's been missing since August 10th, and he was just found a few days ago. So, like, what, 2.5 months? Can you imagine everything he's been through in 2.5 months? This entire thing is absolutely so disgusting to me. So disgusting. And there's not enough people talking about it. There's just not. Yeah. So, yeah, I pray he doesn't either, but I'm terrified. Who knows? And I'm sure my thought process, allegedly, whatever words I have to say. It probably wasn't just Micaiah. Listen, that's, Alberta, that's my question. It is very evil now. I want to know why is she not in jail? Why has she not been charged? What's happening? Absolutely. Can you imagine, Tiff? Somebody with autism to have to go through that? All of their triggers. And again, we don't know where he is on the spectrum. I know the mom said he was further up, but we have to bring the Fed in since it was one state to another. Yeah. The entire thing is absolutely disgusting. So I wanted to lead off with him so we can make sure we say some prayers for him and his mom. Listen, and his mom is going to bat, honey. She is hopping on panel to panel to panel to panel, making sure her son's name is out there. So I will keep an eye on that and keep you guys updated. Absolutely right, said. She goes to bed. We're going to go to war. Yeah, I'm ready to get it, literally. Oh my God, that mom is so smart how she went about getting it. Yes! Yes, she took her time. She utilized what it is that she needed to be able to get to him. The whole situation is evil. And like I said, they were using him for that type of content, right? For their spicy page. And apparently there's a huge market for that. And when I'm thinking all of the bite marks on his back, you know what I'm saying? This poor young man. And he may not even know. I don't know if he even knew she was transgender. I don't know. It's just absolutely sick. And I really hope that federal charges are brought up. Absolutely. Yep, I agree, Sammy. The trafficking is crazy. So, anyways, we'll move on from that one, but that's one that we'll continue to follow and keep up on. Let's move on to some happier news. Remember we talked about the Akita and Brene case out of, was it South Carolina or North Carolina? One of the Carolinas. Akira was suing Brene for breaking up her marriage. Remember, she was suing for like $2 million. North Carolina, thank you. The trial ended today. Akira won, and they granted her $1.5 million, and then $250,000 for the other one. So a total of $1.75 million. And Brene had already been saying, and some people have been saying in the comments and whatnot, that she was just going to file for bankruptcy, and that's what Brene had said as well. I'll just file for bankruptcy. You can't file for bankruptcy for personal injury. That's going to stay. That debt is going to stay with her. You can't Oh, you didn't hear about this one, Chloe? I'll do a quick breakdown for anybody who has not heard about this case. Brene is a huge content creator, and she has almost 3 million. Well, she had over 3 million followers. She's lost a bunch since then. She was married to somebody named Devin. I was looking for my spreadsheet. What's it called? Anyways, she was married to somebody named Devin. Devin and Tim were cousins. Devin was married to Brene. Tim was married to Akita, sorry. Is it Akita? I thought it was Akira. And she has to pay Akira's lawyers. It is Akira. Okay. And she has to pay her lawyers. She's up there. And so, okay, so this couple's married. This couple's married. Brene ends up moving in with Akira and Tim. And then Brene starts having a relationship with Tim in the house, around the kids, etc. Well, in North Carolina and several other states, you can sue for breaking up a marriage, or it has a fancy name, but you can sue for it. So she sued for $2 million. Now, Akira had a team of lawyers, and Rachel was the best. Rachel was just right in there. And Brene decided to represent herself. Alienation of affection. Thank you, guys. Alienation of affection. She decided to represent herself. Biggest mistake you could have ever made, especially how she did it. Because it was terrible, I tell you. Terrible. Anyways, they went through the whole thing today. Let me see if I can find this clip. Because this truly brought me to about tears today. Hold on. Let's see. I want to see in the court. Is this one out?
Stacy.
Oh, let's see. Look at it. Hold on. That's her daddy. Look at this. I love this support. That's her new man. That's her and her attorney. Dang, if they don't quit messing with me. Now, first of all, I want to go back to something I missed it. First of all, this is unprecedented for in a courtroom. Typically, you can't make any type of noise in a courtroom once a verdict is read and whatnot. So it's crazy that the judge is okay with that. Now, I'm thankful because she needed it, because Brene continued to push the fact that was after the judge. Yeah, but even typically then, like, the bailiffs, whatever, they will not allow any celebration in type of a courtroom. Yeah. But I'm glad that they did. Sometimes judges will allow it based off certain stuff. Let me rewind a little bit. I want to see if I missed where Brene was. Okay, so here's Brene over here, all by her lonesome. That's Brene. Okay? But keep an eye on her, what she does. Mind you, the majority of this other people, majority of these other people are other TikTokers that flew in and stayed for the week and a half to support her. Shout out to all of them. That's how I've been keeping up on the case, etc. So chef's kiss, love it. So here she comes. Watch Brene. She's so childish and immature. Watch, here she comes. Watch her. And that's Akira's man. Look, Akira's man came up and woo! I love it. Yes, this is in the court, Mama Deb. I'm shocked. I'm glad that it happened, but shocked because again, this is not typical that a judge would allow for this to happen, but they did, and she needed that moment. Yeah, shocked too. I have sat in many of courtrooms for some really crazy cases, and the judges are like, there will be no noise, no peep, don't make any outbursts, anything when we read the thing, whatever. And then they're dismissed. Who they was in? They picked it up? Shut up, Beth. She would never see that money. Yeah, because she thinks, Heather, that she's able to file for bankruptcy. I think that's why she didn't take the whole thing serious. But she's not the smartest tool in the shed, because you can't file for bankruptcy and let that money go. Right? And now let's also not forget that Brene's ex-husband is now suing Brene's current husband, which is Tim, which is Akira's ex-husband, the one that she just got sued for. I don't think I could love a man this much. Yeah, I don't think I could love a man that much. I just can't fathom losing everything I worked up for. Yeah. Wait, what are you confused on, Chloe? I will help you. Well, I'll try. If I can't, they can. The chat's smarter than me. Yeah, I literally cannot fathom. And now she just, even through the trial, she's still mocking her because she's not allowed to see the kids or be around the kids. So she's making these little videos about, look what I bought Princess. Oh, Princess is going to love this. And the kids can't be on camera. So she filmed a video the other day, or it was played, I don't know when it was filmed. But Tim was on the phone. I need a Vendogram. I'll look it up. Oh, it is a lot. Tim was on the phone and talking to the kids in the background. She's like, oh, if you guys hear anything in the background, it's just my man on the phone. Like, she continues to try to do... She reminds me of, right now, what she's doing, she reminds me of Stephanie Jenkins, how she cannot put the Jenkins boy that is not Stephanie's, how she cannot put him on the camera, but she keeps doing it. No respect for the court. That's exactly what she's doing. And if Tim was smart, he might have a case because he ruined her profession. Wait, who did? Brene? Or Akira? Has a cyber-stalking case against her with a restraining order. Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, they got married. Her and Brene and Tim are still together. They got married. Tim was still... That's the one that killed me. And Brene said that in the closing statements. So Brene found out... sorry guys. Brene found out during the court case that Tim was still doing the do with Akira throughout Brene and Tim's relationship. And so I guess she made a statement about that. She's like, and if he was doing anything with his wife, then I don't know how I ruined their relationship if they were still doing something. But he's married to me now. Or she made some smart comment. I don't know exactly what it said. Something along those lines. She just couldn't wait to get it through. Even in her opening statement, she introduced herself. Like in her lawsuit, it says her maiden name. I don't know what her maiden name is. But she gets up during her opening statement. And she's like, my name is Brene Madakwa, or whatever their name is, to make sure that they knew that she was now married to Tim. Oh, and let's not forget that Tim also got arrested throughout the court process because he bought a pew-pew to the courthouse. Who does that? Where do we do that at? Not only is she still with him, she's married to him. Yeah. No way, Amber. She lied. They look it up and 0 marriage license was found. Amber. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love that. Yeah, he took it to the courthouse. He's like, oh, man, I forgot I even had that. Well, I mean, I think that kind of goes back to some of the Bree stuff that I talk about. Like, why would you lie about being pregnant? Like, it's not helping your case at all. So lying and saying that she's married to the man that she's accused of stealing, doing the alienation of affection from his wife is crazy work. It would have been better if they had no communication, whatever, if they played it off like that. But no, she flaunted him. They showed up together every day, everything. Crazy work. Very much a narcissist. Very, very much a narcissist. Wow. Interesting that they're not married. Okay, well, do you, boo. That was dumb. And then to introduce herself so proudly in her. My name is Brene Merrikill. No, fuck, it's not, bitch. Shut up. Sit down. Crazy. Change her looks to look like... Well, a little bit, yeah. So Akira showed... several times throughout, like, even when they were friends, she would do different stuff, right? To try to, like, look like her. Well... she showed up to court the first day, and Akira had on a wig that was kind of like light brown, like reddish type hair. Brene shows up the next day with the exact same hair color as her. It's just crazy stuff. Literally, absolutely has created such horrible, horrible monsters. Oh my God. Craziness. So yeah, I was very thankful that they Kiara is packing up her baby to drive 2 hours to go hang out with Jesus Christ. I wish I could say I was shocked about anything Kiara does. I'm not. I am absolutely not. Oh, speaking of, we'll bounce around. Do you guys have any 111,000? You guys are freaking amazing. Do you guys have any other questions on
Consent.
Oh wait, let's see what she says here. Hold on.
It was over with and it was done. She gave her consent. She said it was okay because she knew her marriage. She gave her consent.
Hold the hell on. This is Brene on the stand talking about Akira gave her consent for her and her husband to do the do. Now I have... Shut up. Yolanda, you bad girl. Okay, let's listen to that, because I haven't seen this one. This one's quick, though.
She said it was okay because she knew her marriage was over with and it was done.
But the jury didn't agree, awarding Akira Montague the $1.75 million after more than 700.
These damn puzzles. Oh, I gotta do another one. Okay. Guys can keep tapping, sending your daily heartbeats if you haven't done so already, because I had to do the puzzles. Hi, my four sons. All right. Heard Wavy saying that we have to remember stuff on here is all for yeah, I have heard him say that, and that is very true in a lot of ways. Very true. That was on the news, but she said the same. Yeah, well, it was a video of her on the stand. What did I screenshot? I screenshotted something. Oh, sweet baby. Hold on. Of Kiara. I don't know why this dumb thing keeps popping up. Did it come up over here? No. Give me a second. I'm going to send it over. So is the court case... Yeah, the court case is very real. Absolutely. Give me 1 second, okay? So is the court case... Yeah, the court case is very real. Absolutely. Give me 1 second, okay? Down TikTok, dang. I didn't see it in there. Oh, maybe. No, it's not that dumb bitch. Maybe I put it on in my favorites. No, I know I video, or I know I screen recorded it. I was so sick yesterday when I did it. Who knows? I may have thought I did and I did. Okay, let me see if I put it in my favorites.
Pieces of evidence.
Because I thought that this was so crazy. I didn't. Dang it. What happened to it? Okay, give me one more second. Let me look one more time. Hold on. Found it. Knew I would. Okay. So this is a video of, or just a quick little live stream of something Kiara is saying, and I thought it was really interesting of what she said. So we'll listen to this.
Like, I gotta like calm her down. Da 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 da. She has my baby. So he left with her, and I'm like, Alex, when she pull up, he's like, he claimed to me, I could bring Alex up right now, and like, we'll tell y'all out of her own mouth. He told us, he literally told us that he did not want to be a part of like a relationship with her. He just wanted to be a part of his son's life. So I'm like, okay, cool. At least you're being an active dad. You know, that's all that matters. You don't got to be with her, but you definitely still have to pull your part, you know, whatever. But she asked me, like, I gotta like calm her down. Da 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 da. She has my baby. So
So he thought it was really good. He at least just wanted to be an active dad, because you need to at least be an active dad if even if you're not going to be together. Why can't Anti be an active dad? That's what he wants to do. He doesn't want to be together. He just wants to be an active dad. How come it's so important that everybody else wants to be an active dad and that's your top priority for them, but not for your own child? Just curious. Yolanda's like, that's what I was being over saying. Because it makes sense. We don't like it when people make sense. Carrie admitted she flew Jordan out and paid. Yeah. And I mentioned that the other day. I'm like, well, I find it extremely interesting. And Wavy just released text messages that asked him to buy formula, diapers, and wipes, or clothes and wipes, or something for the baby. So she's having Wavy buy formula, wipes, for whatever the case may be, but she's flying this other dude that can't pay for nothing. All he does is keep talking about how broke he is, which, you know, no tea, no shade. But you're paying to fly him out, paying for all of his stuff, and paying for his Airbnb, whatever the case may be. But you're asking other people for wipes, and he was around your child. He was around your child, and his girlfriend, his baby's mother, whose baby is now only, 5.5, almost 6 weeks old, admitted that it was snowing when they were together in Wisconsin. Now, she wasn't in... Thank you, love. She was not in Wisconsin or in Florida, so she doesn't know. She can't speak on what happened in Florida, but she said it was snowing in Milwaukee. And she didn't. She said, she's like, the person asked, did Kiara do it? And she's like, I don't know, because I wasn't around them. I wasn't around her, so I can't say. And I respect that. I appreciate the fact that she's not willing to just put anything out there for clout and say that she was. So, her and the damn wives. Girl, they're getting me every time. Yeah, she said for 8 years. And then he was like, man, we didn't really abuse each other. We was just like pushing on each other. It was like we both did it. Well, that's telling, because then it would go back to the whole thing of what what Anti is saying. Was saying online today, Jordan doesn't use drugs anymore. And Jordan also said that he has no record, and somebody else dropped his record. because he said that he was not a tweaker. He was moving like that because he has ADHD and he's never done any rugs, and he has a valid license, but yet he has arrests for domestic violence, possession of a controlled substance, I think possession of a pew, driving under the influence of either alcohol or substance, driving while license is revoked, etc., etc. So that goes back to, I think, what Wavy was saying. You know, everything you see on the internet is not facts, is not true. No, Angie, Jordan is, this is a new Jordan unlocked. Jordan is Kiara's ex that she was with through like her high school years. For like 8 years they were together. And if you have been watching them for a long time, going backwards, before Kiara even announced she was pregnant, is it Alara? There was another chick that anti-DM'd. Don't know what the DM was about, but it wasn't anything like crazy. That girl reached out to Kiara and said, hey, just an FYI, I'm a girl's girl. He reached out to me. This is what it said. I'm just letting you know. Whatever. Well, Kiara absolutely blew up. She was crying and screaming, and she was like, he was abusive to me, and I have a high-risk pregnancy. Remember, this one's when she was like 5-6 weeks pregnant. She kept saying that she has Adora. I'm going to get it. I have a high-risk pregnancy. She was like 5-6 weeks. And he's doing this to me, and he's cheating on me, and he's... Mind you, those two didn't meet up. But yet, Caitlin, who was Jordan's baby's mom, was 9 months pregnant when she was in Milwaukee 6 weeks ago. Yeah, we just talked about that, Matt Header. Saw Kiara and Jordan doing the do in the car. And that chick was about to give birth any day. That's a big difference between just finding out being 5-6 weeks and about to pop any day. There's a big difference. So, crazy, huh? Wait, you're mad that she won, America? Is that what you mean? Yes, pay me right off. What? Oh. Well, thank you. When I got some horns. Thank you, love. Why does the baby need to go out at this hour? Take out what's it? That's a great question. Because it's what, 12 or 7? It's 10 o'clock there? And a 2-hour drive? And her dad, isn't her dad like close down the street, 10-15 minutes away? Why can't her dad watch her? The lie, lies to cover lie, to cover lie, to cover lie. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely has, I don't know. Well, and I yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were responding to the message about Akira winning. Sorry. So, yeah, I don't understand why. I always say, I think all parents need to go out and have a fun time, whatnot. But it's 7 p.m. my time, which means it's 10:20 p.m. her time. So if she's just now going out to take a 2-hour car ride at 10 o'clock, which means she'll get there to go party and hang out with Sunny at midnight and has the baby. For what? What is the purpose of that? Go drop the baby off with the dad. Let Auntie have the baby. Go kick it. Go have a good time. Relax. Unwind. Oh, speaking of, check this out. Hold on. This one got me. Ouch. She was drinking earlier. Listen, do you guys remember when Kiara and Kayla went to the fair? Now, I didn't watch through this, and I know somebody had asked me about it, and I'm like, I really have no idea what was going on. Well, apparently, sometime through the fair, Kiara and Kayla were on a ride together. Do you guys remember this? So people were asking, well, where was the baby? Where was the baby? Who was watching the babies? Because Kayla also had Alex. She had Kira, she had Alex, right? So who was watching the kids? And people were saying that it was a random that was watching the kids. This is Kiara's story. Check this out, okay? Check this out. She was like, no, we were walking around the mall, or walking around the fair, and out of nowhere, I just happened to see the lady that delivered my baby. And I was like, she's like, oh my God, how are you? She looks so cute, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, thank you. And she's like, well, by chance you guys want to go on a ride? I'll just watch the kids for you while you go on a ride real quick. Now, listen, maybe that's possible. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, I had 4 kids. I have 6 grandkids, and I've also helped deliver as a doula about 20 kids, 20 other babies. Not one of them would know the nurse outside of that. Not only that, I'm not even sure, like, how ethical is that the woman would just come up and, you know, and see somebody that they delivered a baby, 8 months ago or whatever it was, 7 months ago? You think nurses remember when they're delivering multiple babies a night? That sounds crazy work to me. Right, Southern Belle. Right. I don't think it was that. I think it was somebody that was legitimately a fan or whatever saying, okay, no, I'll watch the babies while you guys go on a quick ride. Now, thank God the babies are okay. But again, can you imagine what could happen? You're on a freaking ride. The kids could have anyone could have taken them. Listen, I don't understand why these young moms are on here and just so okay with their kids just being wherever. Retired doula of 27 births, and I don't remember any of the... Right. Like, I just don't. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't remember none of the nurses. Now, I remember some of my patients, but I only do it for close friends, family, whatnot. It's, you know, yeah, because I don't think I would remember any of the ones that I did for free that the hospital called and said so-and-so came in by itself. I didn't do it as a paid thing. Yeah, I wouldn't know them if I just saw them outside. And so Kira's like, so you're telling me I trusted her to deliver my baby, but I can't trust her to watch her while I go on a ride? That's bullshit. You guys are so dramatic. First of all, you don't really get to pick your nurse. They're assigned to you. Now, if there's an issue, you can request a new one. If that's what you mean by you trust her to... Listen, I don't know, Kira. Your shit just doesn't add up to me. It just does not add up to me, okay? They're not supposed to come to you. It has to be you. Yeah. I remember my nurse, but they probably don't remember me. But that's something I'm like, as many people as they see in a day, and imagine it's been, how old is her baby? 7 months or something? Because you're in high school with them. Yeah, they're just just too comfortable. And it's not even the young ones, it's the older ones too. We have ones on here that are 30-something years old. Liv is one that forever has random ass man around her kids. Multiple a week. Like, it just blows my mind. And she's 35. She don't even have no damn excuse. I wouldn't even be able to enjoy the... Literally. That would be me. I would be so panicked knowing I can't get up. I would have been like, okay, Kayla, you go first. I'm going to sit with the kids. Then you sit with the kids and I'm going to go. I'm not letting nobody, and no disrespect to any nurses, because again, my daughter's a nurse, right? You wouldn't find that odd that your nurse just happens to notice you and be like, oh, I'll watch the kids for you to go do this. Go ahead. I got them. You want to go on a few... If that did happen, no, that's weird to me. No, absolutely not. Especially those who aren't in tune with real life. Hello. No one can remember her. Right. No way. Absolutely. Doctors do some shady ass shit outside. Listen, my kids is pediatrician, and I tell you, I love that man. Okay? I loved my kid's pediatrician. He saved a couple of my kids' life. He paid for expensive treatments that my insurance wouldn't want to pay for so that they're here. I would have thought nothing negative about him. They didn't even call him doctor. They called him uncle. Okay? I loved my kid's pediatrician. When he used to write these books about near-death experiences, and he was doing a book tour, and he was on the Oprah Winfrey Show. Well, this is when Tay's seizures had just started. So I was purely panicked about him being out of town and not being right there. So he gives me his personal cell phone number. If you need me, if anything happens, you... Oh, wait, hold on. I want to invite this person. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I want to invite this one. Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Okay.
Would you like to battle?
Sure, we can do one. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, I'm vibing.
Okay. Just checking. You guys remember you guys never ever have to gift me on a battle if you guys don't want to, just FYI. I saw a battle yesterday with you in Waizi, that's why I was asking. Broke my pen, my strength.
Welcome in, guys.
Hey, Principal. Welcome, love.
Thank you for tapping the screen.
What was I talking about, you guys? Yeah, sparkles. Yeah. I'll explain later. Oh, that's right, the doctor. Okay, so the doctor, so he's on this book tour with Oprah Winfrey, right? And I call him because, again, she starts having a seizure. So I call him. Anyways, he tells the doctors, just admit her into the hospital, we'll come out, whatever. Okay, so the kids are all grown now, so I don't really see him. He retires. Why does he pop up on the news? And he's, let me see how many years. He spent years in prison for waterboarding his stepdaughter. Which, if you guys don't know what waterboarding is, it's basically like putting them underwater.
No, I know she's a genuine person. I just followed her.
Close to
I follow all my supporters, guys. Appreciate
and bring it back. Isn't that crazy? And I trust him with my life. Yes.
Appreciation.
Yeah, the pediatrician. Yeah. Let me see. Isn't that crazy? Like, he even offered to babysit the kids. Let me see.
America, thank you for joining my team. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Appreciate you guys joining. Guys, anything y'all drop, I follow y'all automatically.
So this was him.
Shout out to the supporters.
Oh, it's 2 times gifting. Thank you, love. So he left his wife. He married this other chick.
How everybody day going today?
Yeah, he
started. It's a slow day, guys. It's drowsy. It's Tuesday. It's not that fast on TikTok, but it'll prevail eventually. You know, just gotta keep holding on. Of course, any friend of Angie's is a friend.
Thank you, love.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
His name was Dr. Melvin Morse.
Yeah, I like making friends with nice people, period, you know.
Always good times over here.
Absolutely. I try to find those type of creators to battle.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't battle too much, like periodically, like once in a while. It's kind of not my thing.
Okay.
But I do especially because we battle and then we get gloves or whatever, and then we never get a chance to use them because they don't battle enough because we're always talking about something, and I still don't grasp it. I don't grasp the whole TikTok thing. I've been doing it for a year, but I still don't grasp it. I think I'm too old. So
I feel you. I just try to stay away from negative intentions, you know.
Amen. There you go.
I just try to like spread the happiness and the positive vibes.
I like it. So
That's
you'll be
what
fine
that's
over
what I
here.
more than likely try to focus on.
There
Oh
you
wow.
go.
Thank you for the magical wand. It's amazing.
Yeah, Megan, it's crazy. Again, this man stayed with like he paid so much money for he paid $10,000 for this test that my insurance and denied for my daughter. He paid for it so she could have it. She probably wouldn't be here today without that test. Love the
Angie
man.
is such an amazing woman. That's amazing. She
Aww.
is a nice one.
Well, who over there saying that? I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, you got a lot of love, to be honest.
I do. Thank you. I also got a lot of haters. Just ramble. I'm like just hating on an old woman for no damn reason. Okay.
Tell me about it.
Just for no dang reason. Like I would
hate
accept.
that feeling when you try to be nice to people and then they still turn it around and say that you're like an asshole or something.
Mine is just like they always try to say that that my job is my career is fake. Like I would just randomly make up a 30-year fake career, and then they make up. Thanks, guys. Then they make up lies about the different things that I do, and it's just it's crazy. It's really really crazy.
Yeah, it's uncalled for.
Yeah, I'm too old for all that.
People are like mad with their own lives because they don't get like apparently the attention that others get.
Yeah. Nope, I hear you.
God bless you though. You guys have a wonderful day.
All right, thank you so much. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. I don't know, some yahoos that don't have a life. Yeah, okay, so if we get another one, you guys will accept it so you guys can do the gloves. It was his stepdaughter, that baby. Yeah, he was really sweet. I saw a clip yesterday of him, which is why I had accepted it. And I don't know who it was, but somebody was yelling at him and pushed him, and he was on live with YEZ. I didn't know if the person was still there, because when I mentioned it, he was very quiet. I took that as my cue. I'm going to leave it alone. And YEZ was like, stay calm. Stay calm. Like, YEZ coached him through it. I was really proud. So it was his girl. Yeah, that's why I had accepted him, because I wanted to just see if he was in a position to be able to talk, and he clearly wasn't, and that's okay. But he knows now that he can come over here, and it's a safe place where he can come. So yeah, I've heard nothing negative about him. I saw some of that. Yeah, I just didn't understand why he would do that. But shout out to YEZ too, though, for staying calm. Like his face when he got pushed was, and then he was just like, stay calm. Thank you, love. Oh, thank you so much, WV Mom, for going over and showing him love. I appreciate. Oh, and you did too. Thank you, guys. See, that's why I love you guys. You guys are the best. You followed him too. Perfect. I'm gonna follow him too. I still look at you guys. I still appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you. So yeah, so that just goes to show with my own pediatrician, okay? You cannot trust just anybody. He got busted. And sometimes I wonder, like with my kids, like looking back, I would have never ever thought it. But looking back, I'm like, man, that's crazy that I had 4 kids and 4 kids had literally near-death experiences. How weird is that? Like the odds, you know? I'm sure it had nothing to do with it, but you know, weird. Listen, every tap helps. So. Paris, Megan, hi loves. Yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So no, I really appreciate you guys going over there and showing him some 150,000 taps already. You guys are freaking amazing. Everybody take a minute, stretch your fingers. I'm doing good. I've been a little under the weather for a few days, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay on tonight. Really, Yolanda, it's crazy. Ekane's new video? Well, I don't know. Probably, maybe. Gotta go to bed. Have a great night, Tammy. Thank you for coming in. All at one time? You did 14.3 all at one time? What the heck, girl? Oh, and then we're going to talk about the other lady. Oh, here we go. We're going to go? What's happening? What the hell is happening here? Oh my God, what did I do? Oh my God, what's happening? Oh my God, what did I do? Oh, I'm scared. Wait, make that go away. Oh God, things keep popping up. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, I'm back. Scary for a moment. Well, I don't know why it's just freezing. Hold on. It's on the Wi-Fi.
Cause me and mom spend the day with me as a new mom of 3.
This one?
Yeah, say hi. So this is our first day back to class since giving birth. Yes, I'm in my bag. But we have class today at 1 o'clock. It's currently 10:20. I do wake up every 2 hours to feed little man. But yeah, my baby daddy, he wakes up. My man. Yeah, clock that one. He wakes up and get the kids ready for school. If me and baby are up, we go up there and say have a good day and talk to them before they go. If not, we down here chilling. I really don't do nothing but sit down here, y'all. Look at my little station I got. I really don't do nothing but sit down here. This is my basement, you guys. I changed into my room. The other side is the content room. I don't know if you guys seen, but I'll show you guys that if you want to see. Like I said, my mom is upstairs. She stayed with me for the week. She's been helping out too. She made dinner last night, actually. And Chris cleaned the kitchen. And I just was down here cuddling with baby.
Is this the one you were talking about? Who asked me to watch this? I'm getting such an earache. Oh, the grandbaby was born last night. Wow, 9 pounds, 11 ounces. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome to the grandma world. Oh, my ear hurts. Literally, everyone is so sick. Angie looks lame up because he doesn't have the best history on this app with... What do you mean with exposing himself? Like his beans and Frank? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean, Mama Amanda? He exposed his Bean and Frank to Bubba's wife. Yeah. Well, listen. Okay. Just like I could have called it a Vienna sausage. I was trying to be, a little respectful. Oh, yeah, I did see that one. A lot of things she does, I think she says, my ear is really hurting right now. I think she says for just rage bait. But it's very common. Very, very common. Women don't wait. They should. I waited as long as I could. How long can I keep your ass the fuck away from me? Yeah, I did not know that. Again, she is hilarious. And I love... No, I was not in Delaware. I was in Washington. He was a pediatrician here in Washington for years. Many, many years. He owned his own... Well, he didn't really own his own practice, I lied. He was a part of a big practice out here. Again, I saw a clip of Y-Eazy and him on live yesterday battling when a potential DV situation played out, and he looked so sad. And I was just, again, so proud of Y-Eazy for just... You could almost tell it triggered Y-Eazy as well. And then Y-Eazy just stay calm. Stay calm. And he didn't get off live. That is why I accepted him. Because I wanted to make sure he was okay. I brought it up, and then he didn't say anything about it. That let me know that either he was not in a situation to where he was safe to talk about it, or he didn't want to, and I will never, ever, ever push it. I will never push it. I know nothing about him. I've never seen him before yesterday. But again, I will always be there to help somebody if I can. That makes sense, you know, by the name. Who be obsessed with the Island Boys? Like, no disrespect. No disrespect. Just saying. Yes, Yolanda, that's what they're saying. She was Frank and Whitney's to Mama's wife. I can't even show my socks, but hey. I mean, I knew my feet were ugly, but goddamn. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah. Ouch. I don't know why my ears hurting. And the kid, oh my. Just saying. Nobody wants to see all that. Paper robot, a cotton ball, put here. Listen, Tara, I know you got to be old school. You got some old school grandma or mama. My mom swore by Vicks. It hasn't hurt at all until just all of a sudden it hurts so deep inside of my ear. It's making me feel my equilibrium is off. Everything feels and why it's hurting so bad. I don't have any Vicks. My mom would, we're not sent to, my mom would come out of her urn and smack me. What do you mean you don't have no Vicks? Vicks cures everything. Oh my God. Girl, I was not aware either. Listen. I find out everything over here, okay? No way! Yes, right next to Valley, yes. Matter of fact, the very last time I ever saw him, because my kids were already grown and we had moved out of that area, but my brother had appendicitis. His appendix had ruptured. And so I was walking out of Valley. That's where I was born. I was walking out of Valley, and Dr. Morse was walking in, and he looked so disheveled. Like, so disheveled. I had never seen him like that. And I said, I'm like, Dr. Morse. He's like, Angie, where's the husband and the kids? That's nauseating insane. And I was like, oh, I said, they're at home or whatever. I said, my brother's here. His appendix ruptured. And he's like, oh, is everything okay? Do I need to take care of him? I'm like, no, it's fine. I'm like, Dr. Morse, are you good? Are you okay? And he's like, oh, yeah, I just, I gotta get to my patients here. And my mom's at home and she's intubated. I said, what? He's like, yeah, my mom's at home. I had to intubate her last night. I'm like, at your house? Like, my thought process is like, what? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I just got a co-patients. I got to go back and check on them. And I was like, okay. And I was like, well, maybe doctors are allowed to do that shit. This is before Michael Jackson died, from the same, getting the, what's that called? Profanol. Yeah, well, and again, if you guys look him up, again, his name is Melvin Morse. Now, again, I still have the utmost respect for him because I would not have all 4 of my kids without him. I fully 100% believe that. I don't think that he did anything bad to my kids. So I have the utmost respect for him. As a matter of fact, I wrote a letter on his behalf when I heard about it because it came on the news here in my state because, again, hello, and they were trying to get people to find out. I wrote a letter on his behalf to the judge before I knew absolutely everything. Yeah, Valley's, I've helped deliver a couple babies there. Yeah, now looking back, I'm like, you can't just be intubating people at home. But again, he was very obsessed with near-death experiences. So I wonder if he did things to get people to that point and would talk about them. Trey had a very close one, and he was like obsessed with talking to him about that. Well, what did you see? What happened after that? Yeah. I know, Megan, that's so crazy. Girl, you got me wondering if he caused whatever he fixed now. Wait, what do you mean? You wonder if he caused whatever he fixed. Oh, probably. I don't know. You mean he caused things and then fixed it? Yeah, I'm wondering. No, with Trey, I know that wasn't true. Trey ended up with, I believe it was called, every doctor said something different, but ended up being tracheitis. This was back in the day when, if you guys are old enough, you guys remember, for a while, before you could go to the emergency room, remember you had to call your insurance and be like, oh, this is what's going on. And the insurance people told you whether or not, ow, thank you, Patricia, told you whether or not you could take your kid or if you could go into the emergency room. So Trey had a horrible sore throat. He couldn't swallow. He was just, spitting in a rag. He just looked terrible. And I'm like, he needs to go to the emergency room. They're like, no, he'll be fine. He already has an appointment on Monday. This was on a Saturday. I was big pregnant with Jamal, right? And with Jamal, I was on bed rest almost the whole time because I went into full labor, active labor with him at 24 weeks. I was dilated to a 3. I was having regular contractions at 24 weeks. Trey is a thickum. You hear me? Trey was a thickum boy. And we only lived minutes from the hospital. And so the insurance is like, no, we're not going to pay for it. He'll be fine. I hung up that phone and he was sitting right next to me and I had my arm around him and his body was limp. I said, fuck that insurance. I'll pay whatever. I picked him up. His little legs strapped around not his little, he was a big boy, strapped around my belly. I put him in the car. I drove so fast to the hospital. To get there, he had petechia all over his face from lack of oxygen. All over his chest. I'm freaking out. They're moving so fast. It was the fastest I had ever seen one move in a hospital. And then we have a team comes in and says, okay, we're there like maybe 10 minutes, but that's max. And they come in and they're like, okay, well, we're currently prepping the OR and just don't show any emotion. I'm like, OR, what's an OR? No, I know what an OR is, but no one's mentioned anything that my son asked to have surgery. And they're like, we need you to calm down. Don't show any emotion. What can I calm down? I'm big pregnant. I'm supposed to be on bed rest. My son can't breathe. And they're like, I cannot think for anything. For the life of me, I cannot think of the illness. Granted, it was, 26 years ago. He says, they said, we think he has a really rare condition. We flew in a team. They'll be here as soon as possible. And, if he gets upset, he's going to stop breathing and we're not going to be able to get an entry point. And that's why we need to get him to the OR. They're telling me all of this right in front of him. Why would you not pull me out into the room? Anyways, because I was pregnant, I couldn't go into the OR. So my husband at the time had to come in, suit up, dress up, go in with him until he was out. Honey, it was a mess. We were there for like 3-4 days. And then finally they said he had tracheitis, which is where, it's funny because his name's Trey, but where the flap over your trachea swells up, it gets an infection, it swells up and completely closes your airway. Absolutely. Yeah, exactly, Megan. They're like, well, you could have called 911. I'm like, I live 4 minutes from here. I was not calling 911. Wait, I've called 911 in the past. It would take them 10 to 15 minutes to get there. My son was not breathing. I was getting him there fast, ASAP, no Rocky, okay? Anyways, and he's fine now. But some of the other ones, maybe, I don't know. I beat up a doctor. Oh, Yolanda. Okay, girl. Yolanda! Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, all of them. Just crazy. Now with Jamal, that could be a different story. Some weird stuff was happening with him. I bet they did take your thinking you was under the influence of something, okay? Oh, my ears kill me. Yeah. What else do you guys want to talk about today? What else is happening on these tickety-talkety streets? They flew away. Yeah, listen, I'm not doing that either with my babies, okay? Trey had to get sent from the hospital. I don't know anything about Linwood. I know. I thought she was off the app. I hadn't seen her in so long. What's happening with Linwood and 2K? What a strange combo. We spoke about it the other day. Listen, in regards to the QT and Mop situation, I know, love. Right. It was like, who's Linwood? Yeah, Linwood's a brief, and she's another mom that sits on here and yells and screams and berates her children. It's absolutely, I absolutely cannot watch her. I cannot watch her because of how she is with her children. It is horrible. Absolutely, absolutely horrible. Oh, I did want to talk about Ash. Oh, God. Hold on. Let's watch this first, and then we'll finish with... Why is this so damn loud? Now, you guys, I want you to be on your best behavior. This is a proud moment. Hold on, I need a drink to gather myself. I don't talk about Ash much, but she's finally become an amazing mother. You guys are not going to believe what she's done. I just wish I could go back in time and be the type of stellar mother that she has become. Because, listen, you guys, not everyone's a perfect mom. It's a hard job, okay? So don't beat yourself up that you're not like Ash. Because this, we dream to be a mom like this. So I want you to watch this and just take notes. I'll give you a minute. Get a notepad so you can take some notes to know how to be a great mom, okay? Sorry, I don't mean to get emotional. My kids are grown. I can't go back and do this. So I'm just hoping somebody out there can take this great advice because it's really, really good. Sorry, kids. Trey, Jasmine, Tate, and Mom. Sorry I disappointed you. I'll go back if I could. I would go back. You'll be motivated. So you're ready to take notes because this is great parenting advice. And I want you to remember to just clock it, okay?
Just got done talking to my little one about her school stuff. So yes, I do check in with them about their school stuff. And they don't get nothing rewarded unless they are passing their classes and everything. So she sent me proof. She asked me to buy her some stuff. And I said, not until I see that you're caught up on your grades and all that. So she did. So now I'm going to send her some money. But they get a weekly allowance each. So yeah, just got done talking to my little one.
That's all you gotta do. You don't even gotta be there. You don't even gotta be there. I can't believe that I actually went, my kids actually had to show me in person, hand me the notes. I actually went to the parent teacher conferences. I actually checked the homework. Shit, I thought that's what I was supposed to do. They just gotta show me a picture and I can just send them some money every week. Oh my, let's clap it up for Ash real fast. Oh my God. Woo. Whew. Oh, I tell you, Ash, you're 1 in a billion. Thank fucking God. Wait, how do you see through those caterpillars on your eyes? I watched that and I'm like, did she think she did something there? My daughter wanted something else, and I said, well, you better show me, because I'm not there to see it or witness it or take you to school or even know if you're in school or what you need to do in school. So you better show me a paper. Her daughter sent her this. Class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. She sent her something that looked exactly like this, and she's like, my baby's got all A's. You can have some money. And they get a weekly allowance. So what if I never see them? So what if they're at my mom's house all of the time? Okay? And I'm losing weight. Yep, I'm losing weight. I don't know how much, but I'm losing weight. I wish I would have taken a before shot. Bitch, Google your name. There is plenty of before shots. Matter of fact, use the bikini one. It's a winner. Stellar, I tell ya. These poor kids. These poor kids. I have no idea, Dana. And if she was, I would not speak upon it, because that's just that I just wouldn't talk about it. But I highly doubt it. I would be so. Do you know how embarrassed I would be as a mother? As a mother, that's what that was me still taking care of my kids, and then because they called to ask me for money, and I said, show me what you're doing in school. Bitch, why don't you know what they're doing in school? What's their teachers' names? Where do they go to school? When's the last time you've been there? What curricular activities are they in? What lunch period do they have? Who's their counselor? What's their vice principal's name? Who's their counselor? What's their vice principal's name? Like, I'm just so confused. I'm so confused. Right. Susan, that is exactly what I thought. I'm like, I thought they were homeschooled. Right. That's why I said all she had to do is write it up herself. Boom, and then put A's. All she has to do is send her that. Send her in some, like, a page out of the coloring book. Right, I know all those answers. I know some of those words. Listen. I always thought until I had 4 in high school and junior high, I'm like, that's 24 teachers. I do not know all of that. Okay. But I knew a couple. Right, just, I literally can't even fathom. I was a common fixture. Oh, I don't know. Hold on, Beth. Let me see. I might have missed it. That's the strongest filter I've ever... Literally. Facts. That is a strong filter. Yeah. So anyways, that was a mess. Okay, what else? I thought there was something else in here. What's this?
Where's it at?
Oh, this is the other one. This is the other streamer that was just in an accident. Now, her name is, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I put it in my video. I just did a video on it. I had to turn my notifications off. My notifications were keeping me up at night. I cannot anymore. I turn off all notifications. I never get notified anymore. I love it. Right, one wasn't bad enough. So now there's another one. So we're going to watch this. Bree said today, Ash, let Fester say. Yeah, I saw that. And Bree's probably only pissed or thankful or whatever, because that maybe mad because she didn't give her a number. I have no idea. There's another one that just happened besides the one that unalived that man. Have you seen the new family that's trying to beat out Stephanie and Drew? Oh God, no. No, I don't want to know. Hold on, let's see.
Where's it at? Can you post it again?
Like, totally not even looking at the road at all.
Ecstasy.
Look at that.
I just hit a car. Where's it at? Can you post?
Why? Okay. What is so important that we have to go live at night, or like while we're driving? I'm legitimately still trying to understand how people are going live for hours a day with their kids. But you're literally putting, and let's watch this again. She literally, how long is this video?
Where's it at?
Does it tell me how long it is? Oh, This video is 26 seconds. In the 26 seconds, she looks at the road one time. I thought maybe she was parked. She's not parked. She's driving this entire time. And I want you guys to watch just her eyes. Okay? She looks at the road, I believe, one time. Tell me if you see more. Okay? She's driving this entire time.
Can you post it again?
Not there. Not
Take
there.
ecstasy.
Boom. First time she looked at the road. Commons. Back down. The second time she looked up is when she saw that she was gonna hit the car. That's crazy work. 1 second with your eyes off the road. I just don't understand. There is nothing more important. And then the fact that you're reading comments and then down looking at a different phone and looking at different stuff. Absolutely unacceptable. Now I want to go back to TeaTyme as well, because this story is just developing. I'm trying to figure. We're still figuring this stuff out, right? I thought she said she hit a cat. No, a car. So TeaTyme. Now we know. Now her name has come out. I'm not going to put it out there, but her name has come out. She's a musician. She's an author. This is one thing though that really pisses me off. Remember I told you guys how she had her children in the car. Well, it was a child, but it wasn't just any child. It was her grandchild. As a grandmother, you don't deserve that title. You, TeaTyme, are not good enough to be a grandmother. Not anybody can be a grandmother. When you're a grandmother, that means you are held in a different regard. You are held in a different place. That means your child trusted you with their baby. Now, I do understand that apparently that child lived with her. I don't know the situation behind it. I don't really care what the situation is behind it. Nonetheless, that is your grandchild. I hold you very much more in a higher regard. If I ever hurt one of my grandkids, even on an accident, do you know how that hurts me to my core? And then you had custody of that baby, meaning that right now that child's parents are not around for whatever reason. We don't know. They could be in the military. We don't know. And now you put yourself in a situation because it was so imperative that you go live. He is very likely. Me neither, mate. No way in hell would I ever forgive myself. And I don't think my children would ever forgive me either. Not for something like that. No, obviously it was an accident, right? But you have now put him in a situation to where he may lose the only family that he knows and may end up in some type of foster care situation. You potentially ruined that young man's or little girl, I don't know, that young child's whole life because you wanted to go live. You took a life by going live. Then you thought nobody knew. There has been some of the people, some TeaTyme supporters. I'm not reading comments right now because I want to make sure I get my thought out, okay? I'll go back and read them, but I want to get my thought out. Before this video came out, right, and really blew up, there was a lot of TeaTyme. Well, let me take that back. After it came out, right, and started to blow up, there's a lot of TeaTyme supporters coming out and saying, well, we need to find out who put this out. How dare they released it? It had to have been a mod because only mods or herself are able to go back and clip parts of a live video and put it out. That's the issue? That's the issue for you? Is the fact that the information got put there, or sorry, that the video got put out, that's the issue? The issue is not the fact that she went on a live stream and held a live paneled event with a child in the car and hit and unalived somebody. It's the fact that she now found out, the police now know that she lied. She was on live. She was a distracted driver. And the day before that, she comes on live stream and says, well, Sorry I haven't been on. I've had some mental health issues going on, and you know, I don't like to come on unless I'm, you know, fully here and not distracted at all. I never want to come on if I'm distracted. Well, bull fucking shit. You were distracted as heck when you took that man's life and changed the life of your grandchild. Vile. And then every, 5 words she wanted to talk about her Cash App? If you guys want to donate to my Cash App is up. Oh, I have a Cash App. You guys can donate to my Cash App. No one's gonna, who wants to donate to your Cash App? And at this time, you guys, when, that's what I meant to say first, was when this time came out, no one knew that she had hit and unalived somebody, and she did it well on live stream. The only people that knew were the people in her live stream, which is why these other panels are now pissed off and they're trying to figure out who released the information. And what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do to them? How is it their fault? Yeah, sorry. I know. I always forget. How is it their fault? Okay, I released it. What are you going to do about it? I did it. Okay. Right, the public. They really thought that nobody was going to be able to put out that information, and the police would have never known, because they're right. The police would have never known had that not come to light. Because nobody else, how would have anyone else would have known that she was on live stream when it hit? And then his beautiful family makes a statement and talks about how amazing he was, and that they asked for prayers for their family. But please also pray for the driver. We can only imagine what they're going through. Yet she didn't show not 1 ounce of remorse. All she kept saying was, oh, there's my CA. I'm just kind of I'm not going to be on here long. I just want to come on and let you guys know I'm going through some mental health stuff. If you guys could just, you know, my CA is up there if you want it. If you feel in your heart. Then it comes out the next day what she really did. So that's 2 streamers in a matter of days that have caused an accident by driving while on live. Yeah, that's the thing that's disgusting to me, is the no remorse. I just can't. It truly makes me sick. That man was 59 years old. He was walking home from work. I don't know. The people protecting her. It's one thing to still, if you guys are friends with her, obviously, and she made a mistake and you want to do whatever, well, whatever, still side by her, help her out, whatever, do what you do. That's fine. But on a manhunt, trying to figure out who released that clip, who had evidence of it, how many people did she have in her live stream? Anybody could have been screenshotting that. You're never going to find out who sent it out. And again, what are you going to do if you know? What are you going to do if you know? When you find out, what are you going to do? Exactly, Randy. Absolutely perfectly said. She hit an innocent man, took his life, and she's still only worried about herself. Facts upon facts. She hit an innocent man, took his life, and she's still only worried about herself. Facts upon facts upon facts upon facts. Do they think people don't? Right. And someone tried to say that in there, Emily. Someone's like, people will screen record and send me stuff all the time. No. This had to be from a mod. Had to be from a mod. A mod had to send it to somebody. Do they not know that there's that whole new app? Now, I don't know how to work it, but it's called, what is it called? Like Rewatch or Recatch or Caught or something like that. Well, apparently you can pay so much money to go back and watch it live. And again, imagine, okay, right, say for instance right now, I have 229 people in here watching. Say that was to happen right now. Even if you guys weren't screen recording, you guys are good people. So I could see somebody then saying, let me go and download this on Rewatch or whatever it's called and pull it up and show that she hit somebody. She was on live while she did it. This is the only evidence they're going to have. She truly thought she was going to get away with it scot-free. I will almost guarantee she probably told the police that He was in dark clothing and it was dark and he just walked in the middle of the road or some nonsense. Anyone can go get the live on that app. Yeah. It's, I don't know. I can't believe she showed her face on this app again. Had the audacity to come back on. No, well, at least not that I know of yet, JoJo. I don't understand it. I would have thought that as soon as the police would have received, as soon as they would have received that video, she would have been arrested, but Tiff, you know what's funny? My work phone used to do it. My work phone and my personal phone were the exact same. Both of them, I think iPhone 16s or 17, I don't know. But my work phone, I couldn't answer a call. I couldn't accept a call, a text. I could be in a Zoom meeting. A lot of times I would do my Zoom or team meeting calls when I was on the road because I didn't have to watch it. I just had to listen to it. It would not let me unmute to talk, nothing. That phone just shut off as soon as I would get an alert. You're in a moving car. Now, how it knew I was driving, I don't know, but it shut off. They may have to. I mean, you'd think that they'd be able to use it because it's all over social media. Maybe they want to get the further before. I don't know. Steph, right? Can we talk about it? How does she even still have an account on TikTok? Oh, I don't know, Jennifer. Do I? From you, I'll hear it though. Yeah, that was the only thing you did is call 911. Yeah, I want to know why she's not arrested. But I think it's gonna, based on, after watching a little more, I'm wondering if they might try to charge with vehicular homicide and then add on the manslaughter, vehicular manslaughter, try for the highest and then put a lesser offense. But I don't think she would get charged with anything more than a manslaughter or proven guilty of anything more than a manslaughter because it wasn't of intent, but I don't know. Yeah, the way she smiled and the way she was like, what the fuck are you doing? It was in Zion, Illinois. Thank you. Yeah. We just can't text or call or access any apps. Well, yeah. I mean, just obviously you have to do it. And, wow. It's going to make community guidelines a lot worse. I do feel like they've kind of loosened up a little bit. Like before, remember, you couldn't even curse on here. Now you can curse and they don't say too much. Still just don't show your socks. But there's women on here all day, all night in their bra and underwear walking around. Like, it blows my mind, the stuff you can do now on here. But I think it's going to stricken right back up. Because that's crazy. TikTok, I wonder, I don't know. She did have a green screen on. So how would they know she was driving? I don't know. I'm not smart enough for any of that type of stuff. That is not my, listen, no technology is my thing. Yeah, stricter laws definitely need to come into play. Okay, hold on. I missed there might have been a comment filtered or I missed it. Hold on. Oh, my uncle, an electric guy, driving when I was little. He got away with it because he was driving my ex-aunt, whose dad was the chief of police. You're kidding, Jennifer. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, her face showed. Yeah, no, her face was dragging the scene. I'm just saying that TikTok wouldn't have known because that she was driving necessarily because there was a green screen behind her, so they couldn't see the car moving. Where in this one, you can see there's no green screen behind her. So you can clearly see she's moving. Yeah. We're talking about, her name is TeaTyme. She was live streaming on November 3rd while driving with her grandson in the car, and she hit a pedestrian and he passed away. And then she came on 3 days later asking for her chat to send her money because she was having some mental health issues. And then it came out the next day that she actually unalived somebody by driving while being on live stream. And again, maybe it's just me because I'm old. I cannot live stream if anything else is going on. If I don't have everything done around me, I can't live stream. But I also am not one of those live streamers that will just get up and just go do whatever for a long period of time. Like, I hate taking my little 2-minute breaks in the intermission to go use the bathroom. I was trying to watch a live stream. Like I said, I'll put something on and I'll put my earbuds in when I either go to sleep or when I'm taking a nap with Jordan, laying her down, whatever. And like I said, I've been off and on, sleeping for the last 2 days since I've been so sick. And it shut off and I was just about to fall asleep. I was so mad and I looked. And the bitch is still live streaming. She had it on mute for 30 minutes. She was on live for like an hour and an hour and 20 minutes. 30 minutes of that live she had on mute while she was just talking on the phone, just walking around the house. You have 200 and some people in your live stream and you put it on mute for 30 minutes? And people sat there? No. That's crazy work. Like, I would never do that. I can't even that's so disrespectful. You guys go out of your way to make time to come and sit and hang out with me, and then I would just disrespect you by muting you for 30 minutes? Yeah, exactly. But that is so rude. There is no way. Thank you guys for your daily heart means. I still appreciate it. Oh, we're at 319. Oh, you guys are good. Oh yeah, you have to get them in while you can before something changes. I don't know. Someone tried to tell me. I just can't get it. Oh, did it reset? Is that why we're back to number 1? Thank you. Beth got those for me. They're so pretty. Jordan loves flowers, so she's like, she loves to smell them. Oh, my eyes. Yeah, I probably won't be on too much longer, guys. I'm starting to feel, I'm real tired. My body is like, you are not better yet, honey buns. Take your ass to bed. So, anything else we want to wrap up with that you guys want to talk about? Oh, we'll wait till 200K. You guys are amazing on a, what is today, Tuesday? Oh, happy Veterans Day. Shout out to all the real military men and women, the veterans who have passed on. Yes. Reset is 8 p.m. my time. Oh, okay. Yeah, my body is like, I don't know about you. I have a cousin who had 4 DUIs and oh my God. And works at the bar. Oh no. Ooh, 11/11/11. Today's his 11th birthday. I got yelled at for not calling my dad today. I don't think I have any military people left in my family that's alive. I don't even know. Listen, I'm just thankful I just made it through the day. Oh God, no, not him. His stolen valor ass. I swear to God. Hey Betty, I swear to God, if his ass went anywhere today, tried to get a free anything, I swear to God, Betty will chew his ass up and spit it out. Anyone in the chat see Northern Lights tonight? No. Wait, where can you see him at? Thank you, Jackie. He said, wait. He said, are your fingers broken? Whose fingers? No way. No, Debbie, shut up. Debbie's daughter's birthday is 11/11/01, born at 1/11. Oh my God. Happy Veterans Day to her. You are my sunshine. Oh, I'll have to go out there and try to look. If I can make it. I'm so tired. Making up my soup. Yes. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to head out since I am still a little Look to the northwest. What the hell? I don't know where the northwest is. I don't know how people do it. People, listen, I get so irritated when you ask for directions. They're like, okay, we'll go to da-da-da-da and then go west. Bitch, is that left or right? Left, right, or straight? Which way is west? Don't tell me go east or go west or go where. I don't even know where Canada is. Like, if I go out to my yard, I'm going to have no clue which way is north, east, west, or south. I have no idea. Okay, never eat soggy woggle. Wait, never eat soggy waffles. That's all I know on a map. Okay, I am not walking into no yard or going on no street and knowing which way north, south, east, or west is. Absolutely no clue. I'll go out there and spin in circles to see if I can see it. Your phone has a compass? I have no idea which way. Listen, I am sleeping. I am not a morning person. I could not tell you which way the sun rises. Okay, I do not know. Nobody knows. All right. I love you all so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. Tomorrow, hopefully I will be a little bit more upbeat and myself. I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. Have a great night. Bye. I will.